Hey y'all, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about confidence. I always bring up confidence in a lot of my videos, but I never really dive into what that looks like, what that feels like, and how to make sure we definitely get there, because all this baddie talk is not possible without confidence, and that's just period. So today we're gonna go over 5 confidence killers, 5 things that we all do that tend to kill our confidence. It's all mental, but you know, we have to like acknowledge these things in order to stop, so that we can have the confidence we need to be the baddie we are deep inside and outside, you know? So let's go. Number 1, we have to stop comparing ourselves to others. No two people are alike. We all act different, we feel different, we look different. So we all have flaws, right? Even the people that we look at and we see perfection, or we think they have things that we don't, which may be true, but that doesn't make them better. And it actually has nothing to do with you. How you feel about yourself and what you have going for yourself has everything to do with just you. I definitely have flaws, and I definitely have insecurities that I actually keep them to myself, because I feel like when you tell people your insecurities, they pay more attention to it. That's just how I personally feel. I don't know if that's really a thing or not, but that's what I do. Regardless of my insecurities that I have about whatever, I'm never going to look at the next person and start comparing myself, because that'll only make me feel worse. The grass is always greener, right? When it's really not, but it always appears greener. But at the end of the day, we can't walk in anybody else's shoes but our own. And I wholeheartedly believe that. So stop comparing yourself to others. You're perfect and beautiful and great just the way you are. Number 2, stop the negative self-chatter. This is so important, because we know that the negative self-chatter isn't really something we say out loud, right? It's something that we think, and our thoughts are ultimately the first step to manifesting our reality. So you have to control your thoughts. You have to be kind to yourself. You have to say beautiful things to yourself. The way I would look at it is like, look at your mom or your best friend or anyone that you love and respect. How would you talk to them? And why wouldn't you talk to yourself in that same way? You wouldn't talk to them like, you suck, you're ugly, you're whatever people say to themselves, like, you're not good enough. You would never say those things to those people. So why would you say it to yourself? You're the person that you're supposed to love the most. So definitely cut that out. Cut that out of your vocabulary, out of your mind. I attend a Sunday service, not Kanye's, 1 Corinthians Baptist Church Sunday service, and Pastor Mike, the head pastor over there, once said that when you start having negative thoughts, you just say, peace, be still. Or you can just say stop. Just yell out loud, just say stop, and just stop all the negativity. I've done it before. I've done peace, be still, and I've done stop. But ultimately, when you have negative thoughts flooding into your mind and affecting how you feel about yourself, ultimately, you have to stop them immediately. And not only stop them, but change them into positive thoughts. Also, side note, this shirt is from Rear View, my friend's clothing line. It's actually a dress, but it was too small on me to be a dress, so I decided to wear it as a shirt, and it's beautiful. I love it. I will link her website down below. Go support, please. Number 3, get out of your comfort zone. Stepping out of your comfort zone is you doing things that scare you. It's okay to be scared and do something. It's natural to have fear when you try new things and when there's change. But the great thing about courage is that it's not the lack of fear, it's doing it scared, doing something scared. And once you accomplish something that you've been scared to do, or makes you feel uncomfortable, or it's just uncharted territory, it's just unfamiliar, you feel so much greater about yourself. You love yourself so much more because now you've learned that you're capable of achieving something that you didn't know you could. And that's so powerful, and that's so empowering. And it's ultimately one of the first steps towards confidence. Take some time, figure out what you really want. And if it doesn't scare you, it's not outside of your comfort zone. Listen, I've been stepping outside of my comfort zone and I haven't been failing. You can fail, and if you do fail, it's okay. But just know that failure is a part of growth, it's a part of learning, and it's something that you shouldn't be scared of. And failure, ultimately, if you keep going, turns into a win. So step outside your comfort zone, do things that scare you, push yourself. I was watching Black is King by Beyonce on Disney Plus, and somebody in the monologue or when they were reciting a poem or something, it said, "You can't wear your crown with your head down. You can't shine and be a queen or a king or a princess or whatever you want to be if your head's down, if you're always in negative state of mind and you don't exude that confidence, that regalness that comes with being royalty." Set some goals that scare you, and once you do, watch how your confidence just skyrockets. Number 4, stop living in the past. You may have been great one day and something happened, or you may have made a lot of dumb mistakes and you feel cringy about it, because I've done that too, and sometimes you'll rethink of it and be like, "Oh, I'm such a loser." Like, I've had those moments, believe me. But you can't do that. Stay out of the past. All that matters is now. All that I know is right now. Nothing's for sure, but right now. Gotta get yours like right now. Who said that? I can give you a hint. We have the same name. Focus on living in this moment, absorbing this moment, cherishing this moment, and the people in your life at this moment, and your next move, how you're gonna make your life better from here. And lastly, this is just what I believe to be true. To build confidence, you have to be grateful. You can't be ungrateful and try to be confident, because you don't appreciate what you have. You think it's bad. You think it could always be better, and having that mentality will hold you back and dwindle your confidence. So I definitely say give thanks. Give thanks for everything that you have, for your life, for waking up, for the sun, for your family, your friends, your limbs, your ability to see and smell and touch, and all your senses. Just be grateful for even the smallest things that you forget about, because then you realize that you really have it good, and there's nothing for you to feel insecure about, nothing for you to feel negatively about. You would just know how special you are. I feel like if you take the time and realize what you do have, and feeling special is an automatic confidence boost. Stop those 5 things, like just cut them. You need to cut it. Cut it and live your best life moving forward, and that'll bring you ultimate confidence. Rihanna's like the example of someone with ultimate confidence to me, like unshakable confidence. There's probably others, but she's the first and really only example that comes to my mind, and I don't believe she does any of these things. Can you imagine Rihanna looking? I mean, I know that she made a comment about Beyonce being so beautiful when she first came out, but today, like, I can't see her being like, "Oh, she's so pretty, like I need to," or "She's got all this, I need to." Can you imagine Rihanna? No, because she has that confidence. She has that unshakable confidence, that unmatched confidence that we all should aspire to have. Can you imagine Rihanna being like, "I suck, I'm so stupid, I can't do anything right." You know, like, can you imagine? And even if you did catch Rihanna doing that, because I'm sure she's still human, she probably does stuff like that. But can you imagine like hearing her say those things about herself? Wouldn't you be like, "Girl, what? Stop. You got it. You got it. You're that bee. Like, you're the baddest ever. Like, chill." And that's what you should say to yourself, you know, like, please, you got this. So if you had any doubts about what I just told you, just think of Rihanna. What would Rihanna do? She's not doing any of those things, so you shouldn't either. We all have lows and highs and feel more confident at times than others, but if you can just get these 5 negative habits out of your life, your world will change around you, and I wholeheartedly believe that. Thank you for watching. I hope that I added some value to your life, because even though I like to act silly and just put on clothes and do girly stuff, I love that stuff, but I still owe it to you guys to keep it 100 and give you some real life helpful knowledge, because that's just what I'm about. That's what I'll always be about. And I hope you guys, I know these videos of mine, that when I do them, they don't get the same amount of views, but whoever's watching, I appreciate you. Please subscribe, leave comments. I engage back. And until next time, y'all. Oh, next time I'll have some new hair too. It's a surprise. But until next time, y'all. Peace.